You know, the best way for myself as a individual form person, being, whatever it is, the best way of assisting in those that seek some sort of desire to fulfill this longing that they hopefully are, maybe none, hopefully, you know. If you're longing for something, there's something missing in your life, you see, and if there's something missing in your life, why? But anyway, the best way is to be as honest and genuine as possible, you see. For myself, yes, God exists. It was the most profound moment. What can I say about it? You know, there's something that in this God that is so powerful, but it's love. You know, I think the best way to describe it is, if you meet someone, anyone, male, female, and they confront you, and you look at them and what you see is this incredible moment of and you can look at them as a person, as a form, as a human. You can imagine a big guy with a beard or a woman that has eyes the size of, you know, diamonds, and they portray this smile that encapsulates love. What a contented happiness about meeting you. And there's no separation between you and this one. This one can dismiss all separations. The moment you look into this one, any fear, worry, boundary, thought, the universe is brushed aside. It's not important, you see. And you realize that what we're trying to do as humans, or what I was trying to do as humans, was the same as everyone else, is to discover what's happening in this planet, to discover what's happening in the universe, to be vigilant towards life and the nature and you know, what we perceive as living human forms in a way that we have created or recognized as this is the way God wants us to do it. All of this becomes nonsense. It becomes absolutely secondary. That's why you have no interest. You see, you'll maybe have witnessed in so many videos in the last 2 years that 0% interest. The world has 0% interest in me, and I have 0% interest in the world, because the fixation on this is so intense and so infinite and so immortal and so limitless, and it cannot be unfixed. But to say what it is, you see, these words are just examples, and they don't even come close to that what is within. And you see, you're not looking at some other form in front of you. You're looking as the whole form, the formless. Because God has neither form nor is formless. It is neither form nor space. It is neither in-breath nor out-breath. It is neither birth nor death. It is immaculate, pure conscious life. So you look at life from the inner and outer, whatever you want to call it, it's immaculate. Everything is immaculate. But to sit and write books and try and tell you that you're trying to write about a dream, because the dream is the words that try and express your love towards it, to try and portray it, to try and replicate this moment. And it's not possible. But you don't mind anyone some superior scent, and you feel for their inadequacies, but their need to let you know that you have the power to discover the truth about yourself, and that what is longing to be discovered. So if I'm being genuine and honest, yes, absolutely. Something that you can give a name to, I call it consciousness, spirit, God, the moment, exists. That's all that exists. Everything else is an idea. It's a concept. It's a way to pacify our meager intellectual mind. The mind of intelligence is that what is masking the wisdom that is within you. And this speaker, like any other speaker, can give examples of shaman, of primitive, of simple, of basic life as the best way. But these are just expressions of trying to say it's much more simpler to look at God's eyes than it is to try and be a successful person in a world of espionage and hate and not even the negative things. You have to, if you want to be successful, you got to go to this school, you got to get this certificate, you got to do that, you've got to impress them, you've got to do this, you've got to do that, you've got to do that. And at the same time, you've got to enjoy life, you've got to get married, you've got to be a good father, you've got to be a good husband. And at the same time, you have to go to be religious, you have to go to church, you have to be spiritual, you have to be, kind, compassionate towards religion and God, and seek and read books and whatever like that. Or you can just look into God's eyes. So these are parables to say the simplest way is the right way. No, the simplest way is the easiest way. It's the most satisfying way. I don't have to do anything when I get out of my bed to look for God. I don't have to go do anything to dream about God. I don't have to search for it within certain aspects of the world and nature and all the ideas and the concepts and the ways and whatever religion portrays it in this way and that way. There is only God. But that's telling you something. It's maybe fruitless to you. You've maybe already experienced that and you've moved back into the world of forms and ideas and concepts, the world of Maya, illusion, dream, and that's okay. Because you cannot escape once you are fixated on this. There's no need to escape. The freedom of what we express as human minds is I want to be free. As I want to be free of the lies and the deceit that we are creating within ourselves to make something good or bad or something successful out of this mind of ego. When you can just say, no, it's okay. I have no interest. I can let it go. I can surrender. It's not a negative thing. I'm accepting that the ego is powerful in its own way and that it has overpowered my ego, my mind. It's when you play in the cup final and there's not many on the losing team who want to go up to shake the hands of the winners who are gloating and celebrating in your face and say, it's okay. I'm happy for you. I'm really happy for you. You don't grieve over not winning the cup for your supporters, for your family. You just say, well, it is what it is. Everything is entitled to be here in whatever way it appears. Because it's appearing in a way in your mind. And your mind will make judgment and measure it and analyze it and value it and compare it and have preferences over it. And that's the world of Maya. That's the world of dream. When God fixates its eyes, not on your human body, but in your very essence of being true to itself, as it is, none of this is relevant. But it's relevant to those around you that have not experienced this. So in God's name, God says, turn around and do your stuff. Live it out. Be kind. Be compassionate. Be forgiving. Be loving. And be true to them, the ego. Because God says, I wouldn't allow anything into this living existence if I didn't know it was right. So I know nothing. I know nothing about your awakening. I know nothing about your I. And it's better to say that. And anything that I've said in the past, like I said in one video, probably the best video I ever made, The Stateless State. I think it was the most beautiful, most expressed, most best gratitude towards God giving me this second opportunity. It was the best words that has ever arisen from this body. But at the end of it, I said, now, ignore these words. Meaning, that's just how I see it. That's just how it was for me. Ignore these words and find your own way home. You don't have to look far. In fact, you don't even have to look. You are already that.